from the point of view of the importance. So again, people skills, as Sarika mentioned yesterday, very important. Stakeholder management, customer centricity, user-centered thinking, all of these very important. Of course, business analysis skills, all of these different tools and techniques in the arsenal. We're going to talk about it in the next session. I'm going to dedicate that on the methods, the tools and the techniques that are required for a BA. So we're going to delve deeper into these different tools and techniques of analysis in various scenarios. We're going to talk about those in the upcoming sessions. Needless to say, communication again tops the list, very important. Leadership, management skills, ability to not just lead teams, but also be able to provide some kind of a thought leadership into the whole spectrum of things that we are working on. And that is again, people management, technology management, all of those. And then needless to say, documenting ability. There was a time when people were actually talking about and treat BAs more as note takers, which was what used to be, it used to be pretty irritating thing for me. I never liked somebody, if you have got a meeting, they say, okay, you're a BA, so take the notes. Not necessarily take the meetings, not necessarily a good skill to to kind of highlight in front of everyone. But then it's a documenting skills obviously comes into fore, your command on the language, so that it's easy, simple enough to everyone that is going to read. So depending on the audience, you can try and make sure that you can target your content, whether it is a report, whether it is a user story, you should be able to target it in terms of the consumption, the consumer's perspective. And that's, again, it's important. Obviously, data and analytics skills, very important. Again, we briefly touch upon the modeling aspect of it, data models, the ability to actually understand the various dimensions of data, be able to slice and dice the data, be able to look at the various analytics that could be derived from them, actionable analytics and insights. And then we are talking about the technical knowledge. Again, important, we're not talking about technical experience or technology experience. Bear in mind, we're not supposed to be a technologist. We're not supposed to be the technical experts, but we need to have, as analysts, the knowledge to be able to communicate, to be able to understand what the team are talking about, what kind of solutions we have. And that's where, again, the architecture aspect of it, we need to have that kind of tech savvy attitude towards the technology. So I think that's important again. And visualization skills and the user experience again come into fore when we talk about wireframing, prototyping, just taking some paper, drawing the sketch, rough sketches, and then being able to show and demonstrate that to the development team, to the customers, to the stakeholders, just so that we can, as they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So it's always, it's a great skill to be able to sketch something or using some of the tools that you have. Yesterday, we talked about OmniGraffle, Balsamic, Sketchnote, and things like that, mind mapping. All of these really help to kind of get that kind of inputs and insights early on without having to write loads of documents initially. And then, of course, to top it all, we need to have business acumen, which is what puts us in the rest of from the rest of the development team, because we should kind of understand the business concerns, the constraints and the challenges that the business has, and then be able to translate those into the language that the development team and the rest of the team can really understand.